Hey everyone, welcome back to Yousaf Reacts, where we dive deep into the latest movies and TV shows. Today, we're talking about the star-studded satirical comedy drama, Don't Look Up, directed by McKay. If you haven't seen it yet, don't worry, we'll keep spoilers to a minimum. So, without further ado, let's get started. Released in 2021, Don't Look Up boasts an ensemble cast featuring Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, Meryl Streep, and Jonah Hill, among many others. The movie blends dark comedy with a poignant message about society, media, and our response to global crises. The story follows two low-level astronomers, Dr. Randall Mindy Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate DiBiase Jennifer Lawrence, who discover a comet on a collision course with Earth. Their mission, to warn humanity about the impending doom. But, as they soon find out, getting people to take the threat seriously is an entirely different challenge. From government officials to the media and the general public, the duo faces apathy, skepticism, and outright denial. Reflecting the real-world challenges of communicating scientific truths in an age of misinformation. At its core, Don't Look Up is a biting satire on our modern society. It takes aim at the media's obsession with ratings over substance, political indifference, and the public's tendency to ignore inconvenient truths. The movie is a metaphor for climate change and other existential threats we face today. McKay uses humor and absurdity to highlight serious issues, making us laugh while forcing us to reflect on our own priorities and actions. The cast delivers stellar performances, with DiCaprio and Lawrence bringing depth and authenticity to their roles as desperate scientists. Meryl Streep shines as the self-absorbed President Orlean, and Jonah Hill is hilariously infuriating as her sycophantic son and chief of staff. Other notable performances include Cate Blanchett and Tyler Perry as vacuous talk show hosts, and Mark Rylance as an eccentric tech billionaire. Each character, while exaggerated, feels disturbingly familiar, adding to the film's impact. Upon its release, Don't Look Up received mixed reviews. Critics praised its ambition and performances, but were divided on its heavy-handed approach and tone. Some found it a sharp, necessary critique, while others felt it was too preachy and chaotic. Audience reactions mirrored this split, with some loving the film's boldness and humor, and others finding it overwhelming. Regardless, it's a movie that sparks conversation, which is precisely what it aims to do. Two low-level astronomers must go on a giant media tour to warn humankind of an approaching comet that will destroy planet Earth. Kate DiBiase Jennifer Lawrence, an astronomy grad student, and her professor, Dr. Randall Mindy Leonardo DiCaprio make an astounding discovery of a comet orbiting within the solar system. The problem: it's on a direct collision course with Earth. The other problem: no one really seems to care. Turns out, warning mankind about a planet killer the size of Mount Everest is an inconvenient fact to navigate. With the help of Dr. Oglethorpe, Rob Morgan, Kate and Randall embark on a media tour that takes them from the office of an indifferent president, Orlean Meryl Streep, and her sycophantic son and chief of staff, Jonah Hill, to the airwaves of the Daily Rip, an upbeat morning show hosted by Kate Blanchett and Tyler Perry. With only 6 months until the comet makes impact, managing the 24-hour news cycle and gaining the attention of the social media obsessed public before it's too late proves shockingly comical. What will it take to get the world to just look up? With the enormous DiBiase comet hurtling towards an utterly unprotected Earth on a collision course of apocalyptic proportions. Michigan State University astronomers Dr. Mindy and his doctoral student Kate take their shocking findings to the White House. Having less than 6 short months until the unprecedented planet killer tears through our atmosphere and obliterates all life on Earth, it's up to U.S. President Orlean and her apathetic staff to let the world know and, hopefully, save humankind. However, with the press more interested in celebrity scandals than facts and people refusing to accept science, this is easier said than done. But first things first, do we know there even is a comet? Are we 100% sure that we are all going to die? Astronomy student Kate discovers the existence of an unidentified comet. Her professor, Dr. Mindy, calculates that the trajectory of the asteroid crosses that of the Earth, and that an impact will take place in about 6 months, killing all life in the process. They travel to the White House to present their findings. However, the White House has other plans and are trying to silence Dr. Mindy and Kate. In their attempt to inform the population through a television program, nothing really changes. Nobody seems interested, and they will soon find out why. Kate DiBiase, an astronomy grad student at Michigan State University, discovers the existence of an unidentified comet. Her professor, Dr. Randall Mindy, calculates that the trajectory of the comet crosses that of the Earth, and that an impact will take place in about 6 months, killing all life in the process. Accompanied by scholar Teddy Oglethorpe, Kate and Randall travel to the White House to present their findings, but are met with apathy from U.S. President Janie Orlean and her staff, including her son, Chief of Staff Jason. The attempt to inform the population through a television program also fails, though Kate's on-camera antics go viral online. When Orlean becomes involved in a sex scandal, she announces the threat of the comet to divert attention. The news is finally spread by the media, and the launch of a spaceship that can hit and divert the comet, saving the planet, is announced. However, the operation is cancelled mid-flight when Peter Isherwell, a tech billionaire and prominent funder of Orlean, discovers that the comet is composed of trillions of dollars worth of precious minerals that have become scarce on Earth. The White House plans to commercially exploit the comet by crushing it to reduce its size and recovering the fragments. Kate and Teddy immediately abandon the operation in protest, while Randall submissively becomes a prominent voice in advocating for the comet's commercial opportunities, as well as starting an affair with talk show host Brie Avanti. The world becomes ideologically divided between those who demand the total destruction of the comet, those who decry and justified alarmism, and those who deny that a comet even exists. Meanwhile, Kate returns home to Michigan and begins a relationship with a boy named Yule. After his wife June discovers his infidelity, Randall becomes angered and voices his frustrations on live television, launching into a rant criticizing Orlean's administration for downplaying the impending apocalypse and questions humanity's indifference, before leaving the operation and reconciling with Kate. Orlean and Isherwell's plan to recover the comet's materials fails, leaving them, along with a group of wealthy Americans, to flee in a spaceship designed to find the nearest Earth-like planet. However, they accidentally leave Jason behind in the process. Before leaving, Orlean offers Randall a place on the ship, but he turns her down, choosing to spend his last moments in the company of Kate, his family, Yule, and Teddy. The comet finally hits the planet, killing everyone. In a mid-credit scene set 22,000 years later, the presidential ship lands on a lush alien planet. Its passengers wake up from cryogenic sleep and take a look at the surrounding environment, only to immediately be attacked and killed by the planet's wild animals. In a post-credit scene, Jason is shown to have survived the extinction of life on Earth, wondering if his mother is still coming back, and documents the aftermath on his phone. I wasn't exactly gripped by the plot, but the cast, yes please, this film boasts one impressive lineup. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It managed to mix up subtlety with brashness incredibly well. It pokes fun at modern cultures, celebrity, and the absurdities of social media. I spoke to a few people that found it rather funny. I can't say I was amused, but I certainly was entertained. The absurdity amused me. I pondered if some events would happen if the world did actually face disaster. The rich getting richer in the face of disaster. Meryl Streep, as always, was first class, but for me the standout had to be dicaprio. He was terrific throughout. That scene where he blows his top, incredible. In the end, Don't Look Up is a film that doesn't shy away from its message. It's loud, provocative, and unflinchingly relevant. Whether you love it or hate it, it's a movie that demands to be seen and discussed. So, what did you think of Don't Look Up? Did it make you laugh, cringe, or maybe both? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more reviews and analysis. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.